About the size of a small school bus, the basking shark is the second largest fish in the ocean and is found in temperate and tropical waters across the globe. A study from the University of California, Davis, and NOAA Fisheries Southwest Fisheries Science Center confirms a striking decrease in basking shark sightings in the CCE after the 1970s and 1980s and examines what is driving their presence and distribution. The work is published in the journal Frontiers in Marine Science. The findings hold implications for the global conservation of basking sharks, which are classified as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List. Red flags. Very little is known about basking sharks, including how long they live, where they mate or where they give birth. But what data exists serves as a red flag that the species warrants further investigation. We want to know why the declines are happening. Is it climate change? Human-induced pressures? School sizes also declined by about half between the 1960s and 1980s, from 57 to 24 individuals per group. In the decades following, no schools larger than 10 were reported. Currently, fishing for basking sharks is prohibited in the US, Mexico and Canada. The hope is that with these protections in place, the population will recover. Additional work to understand the sources of mortality in international waters is also needed. Seasonal shifts. The study also found a significant shift in when sightings occurred, from fall and spring in earlier years of the surveys to the summer months after the 2000s. What's driving these trends is still unclear, although researchers found a significant link between shark presence and environmental factors, such as sea surface temperature, prey presence, El Niño and other climatic oscillations. The study notes a lack of monitoring may also play a role in reduced sightings and that more research is needed to characterize their full range. Suggestions for conservation. The study concludes with suggestions for conservation of the species, noting that coastal areas from Monterey Bay to Baja, California remain important habitat for basking sharks. The suggestions include coordinating the documentation of basking shark deaths and sightings throughout the Pacific Basin to create more robust population estimates. How to identify a basking shark. Basking sharks, with their massive mouths and bodies, were once thought to be sea monsters and have been mistaken for great white sharks due to their similar body structure. We get questions like, "Can they swallow a person?" said McInturf. No, their throats are too small. The basking shark has much smaller prey in mind. Like whales, it filter feeds on tiny phytoplankton to fill its sizable belly. To identify a basking shark, a big dorsal fin is a key giveaway, and a second smaller dorsal fin may also be visible. As they feed, their tail or nose may surface. And unlike most sharks' more direct swimming pattern, basking sharks tend to zigzag or snake through the water. After 3 seasons of field work in Ireland to study basking sharks, McInturf has seen them only once, breaching out of the water. That tells you what it's like to work with basking sharks, McInturf said. I would love to see them in the water again. I've spent so much time looking for them, and they've been incredibly hard to find. The study's additional co-authors include Barbara Mulling and Joseph Bizarro of UC Santa Cruz and NOAA's Southwest Fisheries Science Center, David Ebert of the Pacific Shark Research Center, Moss Landing Marinela. The research was supported by California Sea Grant, the UC Davis Agricultural Experiment Station and NOAA's Southwest Fisheries Science Center. Sharp decline in basking shark sightings in California. The second biggest fish in the ocean is increasingly hard to find. Science Daily, the 22nd of February 2022. IFT.TT/GA708M. University of California, Davis. 2022, February 22. Sharp decline in basking shark sightings in California. The second biggest fish in the ocean is increasingly hard to find. https://ift. GA708M, accessed February 22, 2022. Please support my channel to grow by pressing subscribe button and the bell icon. We will notify you technological news. Thank you.